G'day swingers, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. I finally have some good news. I'm going in Thursday, the 1st of February, to go and get my surgery done. So it's been a long wait, and I'll tell you what, I'm ready for it. So because I've got about 8 weeks until I'm going to be allowed to do anything, I thought today's the last day for me to get out and have a bit of a search for some shiny. Jesus, if I could only speak properly. As you can see here, back in my lovely creek, and boy oh boy did those floods hit hard last time. You can see it's come all the way up to this level at the tree. It's wiped out all that grass, all of that. Like, you can see how high up it is here. That's 3 feet above, 2.5, 3 feet above water level at the moment. Now, as you can see, we've got quite a hell of a deposit of gravel stacking up there. And a lot of fine sands here. Now, haven't had much luck panning around this area in the past. We did find a stack of gold little nuggets all up through here in the very beginning. There was a good 8-9 grams that came out of that area there. Ninja found most of it with his SDC. I didn't have the SDC then. I was using the Nox at the start. But this is where, literally, right here is where I found my first 2 bits with the Nox on the first day I bought it out of the box. Or it was somewhere over there. It was right in this area anyway. But yeah, I'm going to have a bit of a swing around, have a bit of an explore, see what the flooding has actually done to this creek. As you can see, it's deposited a lot of material in there. The ISO just went all over the joint then. But yeah, as you can see, it's quite a build-up material. It's a bit interesting to see what's actually moved down in this, because you can see it's been a pretty hectic flood. We don't get material moving like this very often in this creek. And as you can see, it has gouged out this side, absolutely gouged it out hard, and thrown it all up on this side. So that's quite interesting, because there's a bedrock shelf right there. So I'm going to have a bit of a scour around. I'm going to do some panning. I had a few hours in me today. That's probably about all I can do with me condition at the moment, but it's more than enough. As you can see, it stripped all the top off that, and it cleaned that off like a scrubbing brush. Let's see what else has happened down here, eh? Oh, isn't he so cute? Look at the tiny little yabby. Say hello to YouTube. He's trying to nip me. They're all good. You're all right, little fella. And back in the water you go. The joys of panning the creeks. Alright, so I didn't actually get much further than where I was just at before. I thought I'll give that little hole there a poke. And first pan, got 3 small little specks there you can just see. Just try and get at the end of my finger for you. Those 3 shiny bits. You see, small, but they're there. So I'll see what's in here, because it seems very shallow. So we'll give it a crack. Do a few pans. I'll show you the results. The power of water, eh? Holy crap, has this place changed since I last come here. So last time I come here, I tried to work in this area. There's bedrock bars in here, which I got 0.3 of a gram for about 5 crevices. Very easy work, about a year, almost 9 months ago. I came back and I tried to run a river sluice in here, and I pretty much had to sink it into this section here. And wow, has this place changed. So when I cut my channel to set the sluice in, that water level was actually stopped up high. It was pretty much blocked off where that little wall is there. That's my old wall that I made last time I was here. And as you can see, all these rocks have been deposited in this section. They were not there before. There was nothing there really. There was only about 5 or 10 big rocks. The rest were gone. So that's a lot of movement down this creek. Stupid amounts. So much so that even that's been scrubbed back to a what looks like tailings and a pay layer. Bit of a mix up. And then over this side, you can see we sort of get the same thing. It's down to the gravels again, which is sort of tailings. Gravels are not really washed dirt or anything like that. Pretty much all this gully was washed, so Yeah, power of water, eh? As I said, that has changed dramatically since my last visit. It was one big pool up to about there. The rest was a trickle, and that was a little pond, which I had to keep filling up the rocks to store the water so I could actually run my sluice down there. Wasn't a very successful day, we'll add. Anyway, let's keep going. Well, that gives you a good idea of the erosion that's going on here. As you can see, that's a ways off the water. We're talking a good 3 foot off the water level there. And the creek's running fairly high at the moment, to be honest. It is a seasonal creek, but as you can see, there's not much water in it at the moment. But just down in that hole, as you can see, it seems to have been scrubbed and there's only big rocks left behind. So I'm curious. Let's see what's at the bottom of that hole. There you go. That's a better way to see how bad this flood was. You can see the flood debris sitting in the top of the tree up there, all through this bit here, all of it, full. Now that's at my eye height. I'm 5'10". There's the water level, and I'm about 1.5 foot above it. So it was raging, really bad. I wish I'd have been here to see it. It would have been something to see, I tell you. Anyway, let's see what's in there. Isn't this one of the creepiest things you've ever seen? It's a wasp dragging a huntsman. Although it appears it's stuffing into the grass at the moment. It's done what it's doing. Oh no. Don't want to disturb it because I don't want to end up on the wrong end of it, that's for sure. Look at him go. Alrighty, swingers. As you can see, lovely bit of creek here. A lot of bedrock. Got an inside bend up here. Then it tightens up, opens out nice and wide here, then pinches nice and tight again here before it has to get through there. So we've got a dead zone up here. Just taking a pan out of there. You can see there's a bit of gravel up in the back there. I've sort of taken that out into there. The first pan, that ain't bad results. Nice little, very water-worn bit there. Been beaten around for a long time. And a few more little friends to go with it. So, I'll do a few more pans and let's see what else we can find. Back to you shortly. Well, it seems to be one of those days for me today. I lost my phone earlier, I found it. And then I lost my pouch that I carry my pinpointer, my scoop, and my trash containers in. It's gone. I can't find it. I'm spewing. So I decided to give myself a bit of a rest. I've come back to pan for a little while. And very first pan out of the same spot. And what do you know? Some better gold. So, excuse me, let's get on my arm. So I'm going to keep panning here for a while, see how much I can find, and then I'm going to go and try and find my bloody pinpointer again. Ah, the joys. Nice. I just got a picker. Yep, definitely a picker. Pick it up first attempt. Gotta love that. There's a few small bits in there as well, and that was just out of the same crevice. So we'll keep going, see what else I can find. I think I might move a little upstream though, because that bedrock, if the fine bits are down here with a few chunkies, hopefully up here some more chunkies. Let's get to it. Isn't that a nasty looking little bastard? The blue bottle. Heard they really suck to get bitten by. I don't really want to find out. Especially if bull ants are anything to go by. Because he looks like a bull ant on steroids. Evil. Alrighty, swingers. So I didn't do too much panning, as I said. I lost the phone, and then I lost the pouch with my pinpointer in it, and I managed to spend about, I think, 6 hours in total trying to find that. Gave myself some nasty dehydration. Went back the next day, spent another 2.5, 3 hours. Still no luck, so who knows what's going on. But as you can see, here's the gold. A little bit of black sand in it, but it's just a bit hard for me to clean up at the moment. I can deal with that later. But just as a rough weight of what I got for the day. 0.116, and that's for about 5 or 6 pans with a 10-inch pan. Just poking around and then stressing about trying to find my pinpointer and the pouch. But yeah, anyway, stick around, a little bit of news just after this. G'day swingers, as you can see, I've just gone under. My hand's back. So yeah, 2024 is going to be a cracking year once I'm recovered. Those gold fields are in trouble. I'm going to rest and recover. Get back to you later. Salada. Alright swingers, so day 3 of recovery. I'm using chopsticks. Picking up cashews. That's an improvement. So I'll give you a little update. I'm going to enjoy it. Toodaloo.